For this illustration of cross-extension reflex, the stimulus that is used is a tack. When she steps on the tack, you immediately see her leg flinch away from the painful stimuli. First, a signal is sent up the ipsilateral leg. This is done by the pain receptors in the foot causing a nerve signal to travel through an axon up through a bundle of nerves called the dorsal root ganglia. This specific bundle of nerves is utilized to send signals to the spinal cord. The pain signal transforms into a pseudopolar somatic sensory neuron, which travels to the ventral root of the spinal nerve. This neuron forms multiple synapses, which also means polysynaptic. This junction has two pathways and causes two different types of neurons to fire in the ventral root of the spinal cord. The difference between these types of neurons is that the interneuron relays messages between the primary sensory neuron and the final motor neuron, and the motor neuron stimulates a muscle cell to perform a specific action. The ventral root of the spinal nerve causes the motor neuron to fire and send a specific signal to the designated muscle. In this illustration, the motor neuron sends a signal to the contralateral leg. In this leg, the excitatory signal causes the extensor muscle in the quad to be stimulated, and the inhibitory signal causes the hamstring to relax. In this ipsilateral leg, the excitatory signal tells the hamstring to contract, and the inhibitory neuron tells the quad to relax. To sum it up, the stimuli travels to the spinal cord, which then stimulates the contralateral leg's extensor muscle to fire through an excitatory motor neuron, and at the same time, excitatory motor neurons signal for the flexor muscles of the ipsilateral leg to fire, causing it to draw away from the stimulus, while the opposite leg bears the weight of the body and it balances it through extension. This is an antagonistic muscular reaction because in order for some muscles to flex, other muscles needed to be relaxed. This is a positive feedback. To stop the pain, the leg that is in contact with the painful stimuli must jerk back, which causes the opposite leg to become straight to balance the body. The continuation of this action would be called reverberation to make sure that the painful stimuli will stop.